trying again. You stay here, Huntress. I got a bad first volley. Dickish build, come on. I mean, he really is the equivalent of, like, when you're in kindergarten and some kid comes along and like, no, I can just do whatever. You can't hit me, I got shields and whatever. It's basically that. Like, no, weight restrictions don't apply to me, energy restrictions don't apply to me. I can fly infinitely and have all this extra armor on me, isn't that amazing? I'm being so fair. Really, my main hope here is just at some point to get a solid hit on him. It's so chaotic that it's near impossible to do most of the time. Because when he gets himself in a corner, he just suddenly goes full just ADD and decides to go in another random direction. I think the match would have ended right there if I didn't tap L1. That's really all it comes down to is a single stab. So new strategy, gonna try to go for him earlier. Before is an opening. It seems like if I get a hit on him early, I can basically just pass off for the rest of the fight. Hook around the wall, using it. There's gonna be another failed run. This Kaiser's over there shooting at a wall. And when I come over here, he's gonna be distracted by me and go after me instead. My genius part. corner, just kind of stands here and assumes the position. Well, it only takes one. Granted, the rest of the fight is already still lost, so I'm still going to need a second one here. I'm to actually win. You know what? Actually, I might be able to salvage this. There we go. She's gone. I can just mine him. And there's still hope here. Okay, I'm currently winning the AP race. And hopefully he's burned through his pistol ammo, or at least pretty close to it. Thing is that, unlike Exile, running him out of ammo is a lot harder because of the velocity on that chain gun. And it's got way better tracking, way better velocity. And he gets in so friggin' close to use it. But with Exile, it's mostly a scare tactic. He's just laying in from far away in order to just kind of leave this cloud of bullets. When he gets in close, to just uses his blade instead. Whereas with this guy, he just bum rushes and fires pretty much perfect accuracy from any range, so there's that. There's no spread on it. He's got the gun for the pistol for stuns. Like that's with a mid-weight build with the extra parts to get rid of that stun. So, unless he's almost out of ammo, I'm screwed here. Oh my god, he doesn't run out of ammo. The only reliable way to run him out of his chain gun is to take advantage of this little lag it has when locking on. So if you're in the arena or the reservoir, you can take advantage of that by just boosting as fast as you can, and it doesn't keep up to your maximum speed, I guess presumably because it doesn't think that you'll actually be able to go that fast. So you'll almost always outspeed it. So there's that. Just one, that's all we need. If it wasn't for that up and down. Is that single stab. Problem is, I want to wait on the other end and just kind of fight it out with Huntress. Come on, blade, 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 blade. Okay, that's it. I'm out. Kaiser can finish him from here. I just have to get this one off the wall. Actually, no, I don't. As far as I'm concerned, that's one of the hardest fights in the game. Like with that one, you have all of the usual dickery of Cypress, but you don't have the additional ability to actually lure him anywhere, because they're just going to be freaking out and going in different directions. So it's basically trying to go and kill a fly with a friggin' pen. If Joker hadn't hit me there, I probably would have gotten him. And that's a win. Now, this blade might be decisive, but it's got problems. So let me get Barquette out for this one. Typically I like to use Barquette on Royal Mist for the top guys. Mostly because it just turns into a complete 2v1 otherwise. Like, even Valkyrie can't really hold her own. It still turns into a 2v1. And especially with this kind of run where I'm basically just sitting around and waiting for openings. Oh crap. So here's the thing with these two. If you get in the crossfire between them, you are screwed. They both have the shotguns and the spread howitzers. So when you... Actually, he has rockets, but still has a spread howitzer. The problem is they will just keep shooting them back and forth constantly. And so you'll just get pretty much battered back and forth like you saw there. So especially with the rockets from one of them, you basically have 3 sources of stun flying at you from 2 different sides. So that's just simply not going to end up with any kind of good ending. Is keep him on the wall. As long as I can keep him on the wall, it's fine. Apparently that doesn't want to happen. And he got a perfect little bouquet on me. Also, dark color scheme, similar builds, make it difficult to see who's who. Alright, I'm gonna need someone different. Barquette is just not cutting it, he's getting battered around too much. Now what's funny is when they're on your side, they're always going to be worse. So this guy, while normally evasive, he'll just eat it. He just sits there and takes it. This guy, usually one hit and he's done. Alright, take Kaiser again. Feel bad for using them, but you really just get the choices of a lot of glass cannons, a lot of punching bags, or Kaiser. And really, it's not even his whole setup. it's really just his missiles. Because even if you go for that that guy that's the missile spammer, he won't properly use his missiles. He'll miss most of the time. For whatever reason, he just can't hit before he ends up dying. Alright, gotta hit on him. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna miss you. There's the target. There was no excuse left for missing. Got stuck in the wall. So while he may not be doing, well, anything aside from the times he fires his missiles, which is probably one of the reasons they decided to put him in this arena at all, as a helper, you know, at least he's being a punching bag. He's drawing their fire. This guy's got an annoying habit of flying super high, too. Like, you'll just be expecting him to come down, and suddenly he's like, nope, I'm taking a vacation to Mars later. And that's why all those times I was just kind of sitting around waiting, and it turns out he already had flown to the other side of the arena. So these are extreme pounding tanks. And gonna go for the parking lot. Goal here is just find the leader. Just run straight for him. I believe it's gonna be the missile user. Oh, crap. I don't know why that missed. The nice thing is, they do have a tendency to just stay in one spot. Oh, crap. I couldn't exactly move on time. Alright, well, I'm dead, but that's the basic plan here.